Cousins. My name's Mo.
This is Sam.
And Cousin, you ready?
Yes, sir.
Cheers.
Let's go. PG-13.
What?
PG. We're not off the bat. No
Right
PG.
off the bat, if you are a child, you probably want to cover your ears because some real stuff is going to be talked about today. If you're a parent or an adult, let's freaking go.
You're probably used to it already. Not that you have never hung out with me at a family party.
Yeah.
So it's all good.
If you haven't known one of us, it's about to get crazy. Okay, there we go. All right. So the first episode. Why are we doing this, cuz?
Well, before we do that, let's go back and you had a podcast before.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Mo Food.
Mo Food, Mo Problems.
No problems. Go
MSMP.
back into that, and then we can go a little bit to why we're doing what we're doing right now.
Well, that kind of ties into it too. So when I had my my show, it started as something to do during the pandemic, and I was trying to lose weight, which I did, which was great. But
I found it, by the way.
You what?
I found your weight that you lost.
There you go.
I'm just saying.
If we could pass it along, yeah. But what happened was I learned how to do a podcast, how to promote it, how to put it out there. So I had to learn all that on my own since we had the time during the pandemic. But also, same time, I learned what I liked during that time and what I didn't like. What I learned really quick, it was very difficult to do a podcast, to produce one for a weekly show. And so we talked about that for what we were going to do here. But also, same time, like I learned that I didn't like putting out content by myself. I didn't like putting out because it felt like I was just pushing a deadline to put out stuff, and I wasn't having content. I was just putting it out there to just have something. So I said, if we were going to do this again, I want to do it with someone, per se, but also with interviews so we can hold down stories. Because when I started the last one, I did a pre-show with my sister and shared her story about how she gave birth and how that was such a scary moment in her life. And now I have that story. I can always go back to that story, and she can. And, eventually, hopefully Ethan can listen to that and be like, wow, that was just an interesting moment. And recently, it was my mom's birthday last week, and we were talking about their journey, about how they came to America. I mean, there's so many stories that I still don't even know about my own family. But they were telling us a little bit about their, I guess, struggle through that whole process and what they had to go through. And I'm like, man, I wish I could have these stories on lock. And so this was a place and platform I hopefully will be able to do. And hopefully I'll be able to have my parents on and more cousins, because we got hella cousins in our family.
Hella cousins.
Hella cousins.
Hella cousins. Too many to count, baby.
What about you?
Well, that's the thing. It's like I know when you did your podcast before, I always thought it was a great idea. I thought your personality, the stories you have, your ability to share, I thought, what a great platform for you to share with. And recently, I have a little bit more extra time. So when we started talking, one of the many times we've been hanging out, we talked about the podcast and the possibility of bringing it back. And Mo shared with me the content issue. So I offered, like, hey, why don't we just do it together? Now, I'm not saying I'm going to sit here and say I'm the most interesting man in the world or I have all the content or all the ideas. I just think it would be a fun thing to do. Whatever happens with this podcast, what people want to listen, people don't want to listen. I love the fact that Mo wants to lock it in. The stories we share, the people we talk to, I think it's a fun and interesting thing to do. I'd love to be part of it. And Mo said, you know what? Let's do it. Let's play with this and see what happens.
Yeah,
right?
I think what I'd like to say is what a lot of people might not know, especially those who know me from work. I'm pretty wild. Not wild, but like I'm pretty outgoing and kind of an extrovert at work. Was that the right word? Extrovert?
Yeah, extrovert. I think extrovert is a good word to use.
So
that's the PG word.
I feel like I wasn't like that so much after college. I kind of was with the people I knew, but with strangers or just random people, it was pretty difficult. So I kind of owe that to you. I remember one day we were hanging out at like a B-dubs.
Me?
And yeah.
What?
Yeah. So I remember we were hanging out and you were just like, dude, you just got to start talking to everyone.
Everybody.
Anyone about anything. I was like, go talk to that guy. And I was like, okay. But I think after that, it kind of lifted my personality to a different level, and also just helped me learn, like, dude, just who cares? I think that really helped with my confidence to just really just build off of that and, you know, just be able to talk to anyone. And I think doing this, obviously we'll have a lot of family and friends listen to this, but even just anyone that's listening, like, man, we want to have you part of the conversation too. Like when we talk about anything, I mean, through our comments, through social media, if you got something, we want to hear from you too. You know, we really want to keep this as a conversation going with all of us. So,
and as for me, those of you who don't know who I am or have not met me in the past, my I don't even know what to say about it. I have a pretty big personality, you know, to say the least. Little outspoken, a little crazy, to say the least.
this helps.
Little off, you know, I'll tell you that. But, you know, I know hanging out with Mo, you know, I've had the opportunity to see both sides of Mo, like the crazy side, the serious side, and so forth. And one of the biggest comments I always had to him was to share the crazier side. I always think it's funny. And I know you don't want to get into this, but, you know, if we want to get into your birthday, you know, real quick, and I won't go into details because, you know, we can't. Anyway, some of his coworkers and friends, especially the ones from church or whatever, had never seen that side of Mo before. And that blows my mind, really. It's like, you know, you live in Mo yourself, you live in these two different worlds, you know, where one world has seen one side. And then, of course, you got the family who has had the opportunity to see the far side.
Yeah.
You know? And to me, it's like, man, you got to share that. You got to share that with everybody because, you know, it represents the total you.
Yeah.
You know, like for me, you know, if you've ever had a conversation with me and my family, you know, I can get serious about stuff all the time. At the same time, I am not the most mature person that you've ever met in your life. I'm outspoken. I say things that come to my mind. Maybe they are correct and not correct. I'll take the time right now to apologize to those people in the past I've offended. There was a lot. But that being said, I don't hide who I am. You know, I learned not too long ago is that, look, I'm me. If you like me, if you hate me, it is what it is. I'm me. So I share that with everybody. I don't hide what I am. And if people have issues with it, then, well, you know, I have to live with that too. Because I have to accept me for me.
Yeah. And I think I'm in the same boat as, like, from that party, right? So I'll say if they're two sides, maybe, but also at the same time, both are 100% real. You know, it's not like I'm faking one or the other. It's just more of like, you know, it's one or the other happening at the same time. But I think at that party, for those that were there, saw maybe a different side. But for the most part, man, it's my birthday. I wanted to make sure everyone was having fun. Come to find out, I had probably more fun than anyone else. But I'm just glad that, you know, throughout this time of learning and growing, like, you know, 40 years old, I'm still growing and learning, and it doesn't stop. And I'm hoping by me growing, I can still help others, like nieces, nephews, cousins, younger, even people from work, like just grow and to help them develop the best version of themselves too. Just like what you did for me to help me find that person within myself that was already there. It just needed to come out.
And let me clarify that I'm not going to sit here and say that the crazy part of it has to be the best part of you. That you have to have that side of you that's a little off the wall and so forth. My point is like for me personally, I can only speak for me. I can't speak for anybody else. I don't hide that part of me. I don't try to push that part of me down. If it comes out, look, we're gonna have a good time. Maybe a bad time. Either way, it's just whatever time it is, it's time together. It's shared, it's stories, and that's one of the big things I love about your podcast that you were on to talk about.
Yeah.
One of the big things you wanted to say was you wanted to share stories.
Yeah.
And this podcast, and for those of you that know Mo's past content, look, I told Mo I'll do this with you if we're able to be free, be able to have conversations, laugh, be real on this podcast, and have any open topic, whatever that may be, because that's what I would like to do. I like to talk about anything.
Yeah, I mean, like we were just hanging at dinner, and we were just like, man, this should be the podcast, just what we're talking about right now.
Yeah.
So we're just like, dude, let's just do it, and let's just have conversation. So like, it might be, I mean, this is new to you.
Yeah,
I'm still growing in this too, but come along with us on this journey of trying to learn this whole process. I'm sure we'll be better as we go, but also at the same time, again, just talking about stories.
Oh yeah.
Speaking of which,
well, one of the topics that we were talking about earlier was the knowledge that we have of our own family.
Yeah.
Now, this topic is specific, so it's going to reach out to our many, many cousins.
That's why we're hella cousins
out there. And whatever is said today, it's not necessarily fact, because, and I'm going to tell you this, if you've ever tried to research our family, you will get so many answers to what is what and who is who that I don't even know if there is a true record, to be honest, of our family, and what astounds me, in all honesty, is how much our own family doesn't know about our own family. Now, I know a certain extent because I ask a lot of questions. I've attempted at one point to put together a family tree.
No,
right?
You're not gonna get a tree. You're gonna get like a pine cone.
Yeah, no. I think it might turn into more like a family bush.
Yeah, that's true.
It was crazy. There were so many arms, so many legs, so many branches. I lost count, and I think Mo was asking how many cousins we have. I stopped at 35, 36 first cousins.
I was like, that's impossible.
And I could tell you right now, there was a lot more.
Yeah.
I just didn't have the knowledge base or the ability at that point, or even the energy, to, in honesty, to keep going. There was so many, and the answers I was getting were so unclear.
Well, let's help those that are actually listening, that are our family. So, like, our dads have how many brothers and sisters?
We were just talking about this. I thought there's 13. Now
we think.
Now 13 is I'm counting my dad's twin that passed away when they were little, when they were very, very young.
Which I just found out about. I had no idea.
Which apparently Mo had no idea that my dad was even a twin. Mm-mm. So that blows my mind. I thought everybody knew. That my dad was a twin. He had a twin brother.
And for context, your dad was the oldest.
My dad was the oldest.
13.
And we always say it was because he recently passed. Not recently, maybe 10 years ago now.
Yeah.
How old's Andrea? 13? She's 13. 13 years ago, my dad passed away. And he is the eldest in the family. And counting my dad, we're looking at three sets of twins.
Yeah.
So.
Sorry, I was just looking at this. This is a delicious drink, by the way.
I made Mo's drink.
Yeah.
So it's delicious.
0 calorie.
We're going to try to sponsor up in a minute.
Yeah.
But yeah, because my dad was a twin. Then you have Auntie Francine and Francisco, or Ike, right? They're twins. And who's the other twin?
Pause. How do you get Ike from Francis?
Ike. Francisco Ike.
Okay. It works. Sure.
I don't know.
Hey. What?
Well, how do you get any Filipino nickname? Bong Bong.
Yeah.
How do you get Bong Bong?
Bong Bong.
You know? I'm still like May. Where are you at? Tintin. Where's Tintin come from?
Christine is her middle name.
Well, see? But we're stressing it. It's Christine Tin.
Yeah.
Francisco Ike.
Yeah. My name's Mo. My
know?
real name's Maurice, but with the Filipino accent, it's Maurice. So they shortened that to Mo. And then when I was a kid, it was Momo.
Yeah. And it's still Momo.
I mean, it's a Mary Grace, maybe, and maybe a few, but
yeah.
Please don't call me Momo at work.
Momo's a good name.
If you do call me Momo, though, I will appreciate it because at least once, because that means you listen to the podcast. Hey,
and if you say it, say Mumu, because isn't that
please,
more? That's like ghost.
Mumu.
Isn't Mumu ghost?
No, yeah, but no, don't call me Mumu.
I say Mumu. I say Momo.
No,
Momo.
there's already someone at work that calls me Ma. I don't need somebody calling me Mumu.
I would clothesline that dude so quick.
It's a girl.
Oh.
No, don't close that line.
Oh, okay. No. So, yeah, going back, when we start talking about the family, and maybe we're not too prepared today to do this because today was supposed to be test day.
We just said go for it.
This is impromptu. We're going to record this, what happens today, and if the content is good, hey, we're going to post this. If the content is bad, you know what? We're going to post it anyway.
Yep.
Because it is what it is. And whatever conversations is, we really have no topic today. We have no topic. We're just testing this. We start talking about family. So
I got some.
Go.
Don't worry about it.
We got content. We got content all day.
We're getting there.
We got it. We got it. So
okay, keep going.
Okay.
Family. Yeah.
So we have Francisca.
Mm-hmm.
Where's the other twin? You said there's 3.
I thought that was.
I know. See, that's where we have to go.
Auntie Ebing.
Auntie Ebing's not a twin.
Yes, she is.
With who?
Oh my gosh!
Auntie
do I not know?
Ebing is not a twin, guys. That blows my mind because if she's a twin, I had no idea. I love this. So you're thinking, who's her twin if she's a twin?
Okay, we got to start from the bottom. So, Uncle Willie.
Uncle Willie.
Then my dad.
Uncle Junior. Uncle Furman.
Okay.
Uncle Peter.
Who's after that? See, dude, we're just talking about the main ones too.
Yeah.
We're not even talking about the cousins yet. The hella cousins that we have. We have so many that we haven't even met, and it's like, oh my gosh. Okay, well, we're gonna have to figure that out. The math.
Because I think it's your mom. I think it's Ebing, Sally.
This whole time I thought Auntie Ebing was a
Francisca, Uncle Vic, Auntie Remy's second. Because it's my dad, Auntie Remy, Uncle Vic, I think, is how it goes. And then it goes down to...
My brain hurts.
Francisco, Francisca, Sally. Oh, I missed Auntie Faye. I don't know where Auntie Faye is.
See?
We're just going to throw her in at this point.
Oh my gosh, the whole Javier family is so mad at us right now.
Auntie Faye. See, Auntie Faye, Uncle Peter, Uncle Junior, Uncle Willie. Family. I know, and I miss somebody. I know I miss somebody.
Yeah,
I'm like the worst nephew ever.
They're listening to this.
What
about me?
Like,
what about me, Sam?
Yeah,
you forgot me.
They go, Sammy. Well, who? I know. Some. I don't know.
We will figure this out.
We're gonna figure it out. We're gonna do a chart.
Cousins, we need your help.
Tell
us about your parents and their stories so that we can figure this out. But okay.
So going with that, what we were talking about was, given the fact that we have so many uncles, so now we're talking first cousins alone.
Mm-hmm.
First cousins alone, I think Uncle Vic has 6 or 7 kids. Uncle, your dad, there's 2.
That's 2.
My dad is 3.
Yep.
Auntie Faye, that's 4. Right?
Yeah.
Auntie Ebing is 2. I mean, you add them all together, first cousins, and the number gets pretty large pretty quick.
Well, when we were kids, we could all fit in a Circus hotel room. I'll tell you that. Put them on the bed, put them on the floor. Hey,
see, you're saying that because my dad never even got the room. We slept in the van.
Stop it.
My dad had a Dodge Ram van.
Hey.
And went to Vegas.
Yo, hold up. Back up. If we're going to talk about that van, hold up, back up. Let me tell you something about that van.
Let's go.
I love that van.
That van was good.
That van was awesome. How many people could fit in that van?
Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10. I think maybe more.
Okay, let me tell you a few things
more
that were firsts for me in that van. It was the first van that had like shaggy carpet that I ever been in. It was the first van that had a sink inside that I've ever seen.
There's a sink.
There was a table too.
There was a table. Fold out bed.
I remember that was the first time I listened to your youngest brother Junior had a tape of Green Day. That was the first time I listened to Green Day.
Well, I'll give you one better. That van was the first time we ever had a car with a cassette player.
Oh.
So when my dad brought that car home, this was an add-on that he had added to get the radio, an upgrade. And that upgrade had a cassette player. And at that point, we didn't have a vehicle that had a cassette player. This blew our minds. This was great.
Now, what was it before? Was it 8-track or nothing?
No, it was nothing. It was just AM, FM.
Yeah.
We had 8-track players, but they were the big stereos that we had at home. Remember those like a cabinet?
Yeah.
You lift it up, had a record player, 8-track player, AM, FM.
Yeah.
That's where people hid their magazines.
Millennials are listening to us and like, what's a cassette?
What's AM, FM?
Yeah. This was before CDs. This was before iPods and MP3s. Yeah. But yeah, great memories of that, man.
Oh yeah, and my dad would drive us to wherever we went, San Diego, San Jose, whatever it was, and we slept in that van. Now Vegas, you can imagine, there's 7, 8-year-old Sam, and brothers, of course, Abe and Junior. We go to Vegas, and we're not allowed in the casinos. I mean, this is that time where it was just straight up Vegas, and it was circus, and we stayed in the car. My dad would go play slot machines, and either we stayed in the car or we hung out at the game area in circus,
which was awesome when we were kids.
Not if you only had $5. My dad said, "Here's $5. Okay, make it last about 4 or 5 hours." Yeah, that was an interesting time.
Yeah. At the same time, though, thinking about it, when you said $5, I'm like, I don't even remember having money.
$5. I mean, that was a lot of money.
It was a lot of money, but also at the same time, I don't remember like those times like we needed money. I don't know if they paid for our stuff or they were just like, just watch the show, enjoy the show, because there used to be a show in the middle,
and it's free.
It was free.
It's absolutely free,
and that was intriguing. Like, we're in Las Vegas and this casino there has a circus show in the middle, but. Yeah, but that's what I do remember about us having Hella Cousins was, okay, we're going to pack like 30 people in one room, it felt like, and people were sleeping on the floor, people sleeping on the bed.
Yeah.
But also the parents probably didn't sleep because they were out playing.
Yeah.
Right?
Absolutely. Now, one of the things, too, to go back about the van was when my dad got this van, up until that point, Uncle Orling had his minivan, the Toyota. And I can't recall if Uncle Abby already had his van. Yeah. Which I'm pretty sure he did. So when my dad got this van, what we used to do as kids, we used to caravan to each other's house. So our family is spread all over California, from Northern California to LA to to San Diego, right? So we're spread out, and we used to see each other 3-4 times a year.
Yeah, it was always like
at minimum.
At least major holidays for sure. It's Christmas maybe. Or
Christmas, Thanksgiving, Lola's birthday.
Always.
Oh, that was a big one.
Yeah.
And then the other one was random. It was one of those holidays or somebody's birthday.
Yeah.
Or at that point a wedding.
Yeah.
Something. We saw each other 3-4 times a year. When we did this, we would caravan up together. We'd follow each other up. So San Diego would come up here. We'd follow each other up in a car caravan. It was your dad, my dad, and we'd follow each other up all the way to San Jose. What we wanted to do, once we got together, we always consolidated all of us. All the cousins wanted to be in one car. Why? It's fun.
Yeah.
So since my dad had the big van, we'd all smash into my dad's van. And it was fun. I'm going to tell you right now. We had, it was me, Lando, Yvonne, Kelvin, maybe Roslyn and Ronnie. I can't even tell you, man. There were so many of Junior Abe.
But also, mind you, there was two generations.
It was generations.
So, we had, the older cousins.
Yep.
And then we had the younger cousins. So we kind of stuck together. They stuck together. But, man, together, it was always fun.
It was always fun. We always, when we had an idea, and, shout out to Joey for putting together, and Mo and Joe put together our first and only family reunion, big one, together when we're, and
Desiree too.
Desiree, yeah. Thank you. If you put us all into a room, weddings are a blessing, for us, because it gives us all a reason to get together, all of us. And at this point in life, that with all the experiences we had, with every story we've had, every survival story we've had, when we get together, it is just a good time. We sit around, we share stories, which is what we're going to do with this podcast.
We eat.
And we eat.
There's a reason why we're big boys.
Yeah, there's
multiple parties.
Is there a slim person in our family?
The Javiens.
The Javiens are slim. You know what? No, I'm going to say something bad. Love you guys. You guys are slim. You're fit.
You're slim.
You're
hecka dark, but hey.
Oh, my God. That was
me. I'm sorry.
So, yeah, man, for the most part, Ubaldo, God bless Lola. We atypical Ubaldo is a little bit on the thicker side.
Thicker calves.
A little bit on the shorter side.
This is our height, by the way.
And it's very distinct, and I love everybody. They're a very beautiful family, but the Ubaldo genes are strong. And, if you ever look at my girls, you'll see. They're like, wow. They're overpowering.
We're definitely blessed, man, with a amazing
Absolutely.
Family. I wouldn't. Don't get me wrong. I'm sure everyone feels the same, in one way, shape, or another. You're blessed with a family. You appreciate it. But I really, really, really love our family, and that's why when we did that family reunion, we've always talked about it. But it was how can we put it together? And it took a lot of work, but man, when it did, it was beautiful just to sit back and be like, man, we're here.
Yeah, it was a beautiful thing. And I think about that day, and it's harder today because when like I said, when we were younger, we got together so many times that you actually take it for granted.
Yeah.
I'm going to see Mary this year.
Mm-hmm.
Or I'm going to see Peter, or I'm going to see Ninning and Desiree, or PJ.
Yeah.
There wasn't okay, I'm going to see you in the next few years. No, I'm going to see you at least twice.
Yeah.
I don't know when and where, but I was going to see you twice.
Yeah.
Today it's different because, just like everybody out there that's listening to this is, you grow up. You grow up, you have a family of your own, you have your own responsibilities, and you have jobs. You have things that you're responsible for. So we don't have that time.
Yeah.
Right?
And there's so many people, not just families, but also responsibilities. Some people in our families are pastors. They take care of a church.
Absolutely.
Or some people, they just have so many different responsibilities. It's not as easy as all right, yeah, somebody's having a birthday, I'm going to come down. We try, but I mean, there's just so many people who have so many just responsibilities, and with that said, man, it's kind of hard, man. if there's anything I could really share in this moment, I would say this: like, take a look at your family where you're at right now. Like, appreciate where you're at, because like, there's that quote in The Office I just saw, like a meme of it. It was like, he was saying like, I wish that you knew in the moment that these were the good old times when you're living in the good old times.
That's really good. I've never heard that before.
So like, take for a moment, even if you're listening to this right now, like, we've been rambling about our family, and you've probably heard names, if you don't know our family, that you've never heard of before. I guarantee if you keep listening, you will know every single person that we're talking about. They might even be on the show, hopefully. But I will tell you this right now. Appreciate the family that you do have in this moment. Appreciate the time that you have with them now, because like, the reason why we're talking a lot about this is we are talking about the good old times. But in the moment, we didn't know that those were going to be the good old times, because we thought that would be forever. And don't get me wrong, they still are sometimes when we get together. But I guarantee you, now that we do come together like that, we appreciate it much more.
Yeah, it's, that's one of the things that I'd like to say to the family who chooses to listen to us and go with us on this journey, is that, I would brag about our family to anybody that would listen, that we absolutely had the greatest family, or have, I don't want have the greatest family in the world. The life I grew up with, the cousins I grew up with, the stories for days that I grew up with, that I had the opportunity. I recognize the fact that it's different today, with our own kids, and I'll put that out there, is that they don't see each other anymore, or they didn't have the opportunity to be and grow up together like we did, and I can actually say there's not even a little inkling in the back of my mind that this isn't true. I literally and physically grew up with Lando, Kelvin, Yvonne, Ronnie, Roslyn, Mary, I'm Peter, of course my brothers, Aben Jr. I mean, like, I grew up with everybody. It wasn't a thing where, they're family. You'll see them for Thanksgiving. No. I literally feel like I grew up with everybody. And it wasn't like, oh my God, you look so different. Like, I haven't seen you in so long. Yeah. Look how much has changed. Yeah. But I just saw you. Yeah. And, and like, hey, what are you up to tonight? What are we doing tonight? It was like that. And it's not like we lived around the corner from each other. Yeah. It's like, I'd call up Lando and say, hey, what are you doing? Cool, I'm on my way. I'll be there in 2 hours. Me and Lando would jump in the car and literally drive up to San Jose and try to blindside Mary to pretend to make sure that she was home. Because if we told her we were coming, she wouldn't be there.
Wait, what? Isn't that the opposite?
No, you gotta love her, dude. I love Mary to death. Cousin, I love you. But if you knew we were coming, you were not going to be home. I don't know where you're going to do. You're going to do something with your friends or something. But me and Lana would get there. It's like, where's Mary? Oh, she's out. I was like, what the hell? Did she not know we were coming? It was actually easier to jump in the car and just go. We wouldn't even tell you what we're going to do is knock on your door and say, hey, we're here. And it's like, okay, we're here. Let's hang out. But it was like that growing up. Yeah. So that's a big thing for me.
I think for me too, like, one of the reasons why I came back home, I remember the moment that I was like, I got homesick and I was like, I need to come home, was you were having a party. I forgot for what. It was at your house, and I sat on the couch, and all the nieces and nephews were in that room, and not one of them knew me. Yeah. Or at least that's what it felt like. They knew I was family, but they didn't know who I was. And the reason why, for those that didn't know, after high school, I left for college and work in Arizona for about 13 years. Then I moved to Vegas. So gone for about 15 years I mean, most of these kids weren't even 15 years old. So like they didn't know who I was or they knew of me. And I felt like, man, our family is so close, but I've been so far that even these kids don't even know who I am. And I wanted to be part of their lives. Fast forward, man, I love your kids, dude. They are so funny. I'm so glad that I got connected to all of them and all the nieces and nephews because, I mean, now I'm having that with my own sister and her kids. I came home because I knew she was going to have her first kids. And then my parents were getting a little older. I wanted to be part of that. I didn't want to miss any of that. But also at the same time, again, with the extended family, I wanted to, be part of their lives too. And man, they've grown literally taller than me. I mean, everyone has, but
my dog's taller than you.
Anyways, with that said, like I wanted to be home and present, and don't get me wrong, I miss a lot of friends that I've met along the way, but for the most part, there's nothing like family, dude. There's nothing like our family for sure, with our hella cousins.
Yeah, but I think to me too, it's like you meet people in your lives, and you have those friends that, especially in Arizona or Las Vegas, where that was your local family. To be honest, correct?
Oh yeah.
So when we travel and we do certain things, and I've worked so many places, I've traveled to all these places. The people that I've met, 20 years in my industry. So I appreciate, the people
200%.
I add as part of my circle.
Yeah.
And my biggest regret, in all honesty, at this point, is that I do have local family that I have not had the opportunity to get to know better. To be honest, and they've been here for over a decade.
Yeah.
I'll give you an example. Uncle Vic's kids. I know of of some of them in their lives because a lot of them grew up at my dad's house, in Long Beach. So, but do I know them like I know and they're my first cousins, guys. They're our first cousins.
Yeah.
But do I know them like I know Kelvin? Like I know you?
Yeah.
I don't. And that's a regret. But it's not too late. I'd like to get to know them on a more personal level. What do you like? What you don't like?
Yeah.
Let's hang out. Let's come by.
Yeah.
I love to know. There are cousins' kids that don't really know who I am, just like you're saying.
Yeah.
And they're in California.
Yeah.
It's
Same
not like
city.
I went to Arizona.
Literally, like, same city, same area.
I just don't. I'd like to get to know them more.
Right.
Instead of them only knowing me as like, oh, I think that's Uncle Sam, that crazy guy in the corner that's making a lot of noise.
What are you doing in the corner, bro?
I'm always in the corner. That's where they put me. They put me in the corner.
So.
That's right.
Yeah. Just give him a bottle and he'll be all right in the corner.
Yeah, sometimes he doesn't need a bottle. I have conversations myself. I'm very interesting.
Yeah. No, I agree with you. Like, again, when I was in Arizona, and I did have family in Vegas too, but which the friends and the invitations during holidays, that filled the void for sure when I had family. But again, like, I don't regret that at all. But I think, do you remember the old Verizon commercials where it was like...
Can you hear me now?
Yeah. Well,
okay.
Not just that, but like, there's one specific one. I've used it before in different things I've talked about where, like, wherever you go, the network will be with you. Do you remember that? And there was like 1 million people behind the person that owned that Verizon phone.
I thought that was like a Coca-Cola commercial.
No, it was not.
Don't
get my brands commercial. We will look it up.
Dude, look up. They're singing a song.
No.
Coca-Cola.
No. It was a Verizon one. Literally, the slogan was, and I could be wrong. Please don't sue us, Verizon. Wherever you go, the network will be with you. Anyways, I say all that to say, like, wherever you go, friends, family, they're always going to back you up. And I think in the same way, just like with this podcast, right? People are like, man, I can't wait to hear it. I can't wait to see it. Like, They haven't even heard it yet, but like just by like, hey, we can't wait to see it because of that support. I think that's so huge. I think that's so for whatever you do, no matter how many successes, but also like failures along the way in your life, man. Just to know that you have that support is huge.
Yeah, I have to agree. And this is, to be honest, this is actually truly stepping out of my comfort zone. So I am personable. I talk a lot. I don't know if you've ever met me in the past. But this is a different way of sharing me out there. It's not like I'm in front of you guys and we can interact. This is me and Mo having a conversation. What comes out of here, and I told this to Mo, my promise to Mo and to people who want to listen to this is that I will always say what's true to my heart. Mm-hmm. I won't hold that back because I want to share what's real with me about this on this podcast. So, whatever questions come up in the conversations we have, and man, I pray and I hope that everybody else that joins us on this journey does the same. Because it makes it real. And if this is being recorded and this is historical documentation at this point, our kids can come back and look at this and say, look at these conversations. This is uncle, this is auntie, this is mom and dad. This is a part of us that we're sharing today that now is documented. This is technology.
Yeah.
This isn't a story once heard before by an uncle or aunt that may or may not even be with us anymore.
Yeah.
And then it's like, oh, I heard a story. It's like, wow, I never heard that before.
Now, we're still learning about our own family right now.
Yeah, absolutely.
You're telling me things that I've never even heard about. And then, pause, you said our kids. I ain't got no kids, man.
Hey, I'm being positive.
Hey, it's never too late.
I'm being positive. He's single, by the way.
I am.
He might not be single.
Is
he single? He could be single.
Yeah.
So, for those that want to listen to
help me, please.
Hold on. If I could figure out how to do the banner thing, how they do this on shows where his phone number flashes at the bottom of the screen.
No, I'm editing.
It's going to happen.
There's no way.
It's going to happen. So if I figure it out, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to point it. This is his number. No.
It'll be on there, but it won't be my phone number. It'll say something like,
"Oh, yeah.
Nope." Yeah.
Nope. I don't know. I'm just saying, dude. He's a good guy. I think.
Are you?
I am
putting me out there right now.
I think I am.
Oh my gosh.
All right, no, we're not. Okay, I won't go that direction.
Go ahead.
That's next time.
Hey,
next
come
time.
on. Hey, all right. Next episode. No, but anyways, I say all that to say that we're still learning and we're still growing, and it's never too late. So again, we talked a lot about our family, but like, hey, take a look at your own family right now, and just like appreciate that. All right.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Pivoting. I do have something for you.
Ooh, topic.
Yeah, you ready for this?
No, we'll do it anyway.
Okay, we're gonna do it anyway.
All right.
Twofold, but same question.
Twofold.
Yeah.
All right.
Let's see. We have a little bit of time. 3 things. 3 things on the top of your personal bucket list.
Oh my God! Did you get that off a card?
No. I didn't.
All right. Mo has podcast cards.
It was. It was something that I saw.
No.
It's just a starter.
This is great. I love it. Okay. Yeah. 3 things at the top of my bucket list.
Yeah.
All right. This travel is one of them.
Okay. Where?
The very top of my bucket list at this point is Europe. Okay. Now, where in Europe, I couldn't tell you. My top place I've ever so wanted to go to is Ireland. And I've expressed that. Ireland is the home of Scotch. So I had a coworker before and told me that she went on vacation and she took a tour, and I was like, okay, what kind of tour? I'm like, castles, something. She's like, no, I took the Scotch tour, and I'm like, there's a Scotch tour.
It's like a wine tour, but Scotch.
Yeah, but they go down and they follow the Isle, the Islay. They got the Isle of Macallan, Lagavulin. You know, this is funny. It's like you see these bottles of scotch,
Educators.
on the shelf. Lagavulin, Macallan, Glen. It might be Glen something, right, or whatever. But these are actually towns. They're actually areas in. And I think I said Ireland, but it's Scotland. Excuse me, it's Scotland.
Ooh.
It's Scotland that you follow, and you're like, oh my God, it's an area. So what you do on this tour is you start at the top.
Yeah.
And you follow it down, and every area you partake in the local scotch.
This could be a little ignorant, but are they? Is it close, like walking, or is it? Like
No, it's driving. It's like driving to California. It's like driving up the coast of California.
Got it.
So it's like, but now the areas aren't as big as you would think. It's probably like going like, say, Long Beach to Bakersfield.
Okay.
Right? So maybe a couple hours.
Yeah.
So, so definitely.
And I'm sure the views are amazing.
Oh, I can only imagine.
Yeah.
So that's on the top of my bucket list is travel.
Mm-hmm.
Scotland. Let me correct myself because I said Ireland earlier, but it's Scotland.
All the Scots are mad.
But Europe is definitely top. I've been blessed. I've had the opportunity to go to Asia. I've been to the Philippines. Europe now is that side I've never tried.
Yeah.
We have Auntie Francine in Paris that I'd love to visit.
Yeah.
So, is that Francine or Auntie Celie?
Oh man, dude, they're gonna get so mad. I think it's Francine. Hey, it'd be awesome. I think it's Auntie Francine because she's in France. I think that worked out perfectly.
His logic. No, you might be right.
We could be right. We could be wrong. Oh my gosh, we'll be so messed up. Because
there is a person in France.
Yes, because we don't call them by their name. We call them by Auntie. Right?
Ew.
At least I do.
You don't say their name?
No, I just say Auntie.
Yeah, he's probably right. He's probably right. Yeah. But okay, see all these tangents. This is all we're gonna do,
dude.
This is all we're gonna do. So now we're gonna go Europe. That's number one.
Okay.
What did you ask me for? 5?
3.
I'm sorry. We're travel to Europe.
Math is hard.
I want to go back to the Philippines.
Yeah.
There's parts of the Philippines, but I want to go back to. Let me clarify. I want to go back to the Philippines with my kids.
Oh, that'd be awesome.
That is a dream of mine. A high bucket list item for me to do. And God, number 3. There's things I want to do, but do I call it bucket list items?
Yeah.
I don't know. Number 3.
Am I even on? Oh man, could you imagine if we were recording this whole thing and I wasn't even on?
Oh man, dude. Yes, I can't imagine that because it sounds like something we would do.
We would have to do it all over again, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Hopefully you heard us.
And I think the 3rd is to actually travel with cousins, you guys. Which would be awesome. I think a big group trip, Hawaii, Philippines or something with the cousins
that's a lot of cousins.
is a dream that but to get Yvonne to go someplace where they don't have pepperoni pizza is such a challenge.
Wait, what? This is something new to me.
Yvonne
she only eats pepperoni pizza?
Is a very picky eater. I think she is.
I've never seen that.
I apologize. I think I called out Yvonne. Yvonne is very picky. But I love you to death, and I think the Philippines has pepperoni pizza.
Only pepperoni pizza? No mushroom?
Oh,
no sausage?
There's no mushroom on Yvonne's pizza.
Pineapple? No?
I don't think so. Maybe. I could be wrong.
Okay.
Yvonne might like pineapple
now
pizza.
I think about it, I've never seen Yvonne eat. So maybe.
I don't think she does. There's a rumor.
So she doesn't eat the pepperoni pizza. She just looks at it?
Something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I love you to death. I didn't. Yeah. Now you. Go ahead. Tell me yours. What's your top 3 bucket?
Man.
Bucket.
Okay. See, this is my question. I didn't even think about the answers.
See? Tries to call somebody out.
I think the first one should be I should see Yvonne eat something.
That
That should be.
okay. Let's talk
Let's
about
make
an,
that number
an
4.
achievable bucket list.
Got it. Okay.
Oh, see,
I
we got like minutes left on here.
I'm sorry.
We're gonna edit all this out.
We're gonna have to put a number.
Edit.
Another
Everyone's
quarter
gonna
in
edit
the.
it out. My batteries are dying.
I'm a horrible traveler, so that's why I'm like traveling is like the number one thing, but it's like I'm the worst. Like if we were going on a cruise, and the family's like, we're gonna go on an excursion, I'll be like, I'll watch the stuff, I'll hang out on the boat, go for it.
Okay.
But that's me.
I'm not going to keep cutting you off as you give me your bucket list because I really want to hear this.
That's fine.
But let me throw this out there. How do you know you're a horrible traveler?
Because I would rather sleep.
No, I'm just saying you don't have enough experience traveling to call yourself a horrible traveler because you haven't done it enough.
Okay,
If
for
you
for
travel-
the little trips that I've had with various family members,
Which is like San Diego,
Sure.
or,
sure, whatever they might be.
But I'm saying,
They're like, hey, we're gonna go do this. I'm like, I kind of want to go back to the hotel room.
yeah. and I'm gonna throw this out there. It also depends on who you're traveling with.
That's true.
So, I've told you for years that me and you we're supposed to go to Hawaii,
Yeah.
and this is gonna happen. You know what I mean?
Well-
Me and you are gonna go to Hawaii. We're gonna have a good time.
Wait, what was the
We're supposed to lose weight. It was a
right?
It was a weight loss bet. If
What
you
was-
achieved your goal,
Which was? Do you remember?
I don't remember. It was such a long time ago.
If
And
anything,
there's
I'm-
been fluctuations.
If anything, I'm probably close.
You're really close, so
Yeah.
that means we should go.
We should go.
Well, now I got to make it challenging for those who are out there.
Why don't
10
we do it?
pounds.
10 pounds?
10 pounds.
Right now, I'm at. Ooh, y'all are watching this right now.
Ooh, this is about to get real.
Ooh, I'm about to lock in.
This is about to get real.
Um,
Hold on, there's a scale here too. I'm gonna tell you whether or not he's lying.
Oh man, I just had lunch.
Oh my god.
And it was a big lunch too.
Oh.
I think I'm at 234. For
Wow.
those who don't know, I've lost. I started. Okay, back up.
We're backing up.
We had a family. We usually do around. Who usually does it, Lando?
Who?
We had a family challenge around October to trying to go into Thanksgiving.
There's always a family.
There's always a family chat where there's like a challenge where
We're all
like,
gonna
hey,
lose weight.
let's all lose weight before the holiday. So I at that time was at the largest I had ever been. I think I was at 296 pounds. I was not feeling good. Everything was hurting. I felt horrible. And I was like, this is coming at the right time. So I think we were doing it till Thanksgiving. And I think I lost maybe 15, 20 pounds at that point.
And just to reiterate what we all just heard, it was 296 a year ago.
No, October. So it's not even a year yet.
Not even a year yet. And you're at 230.
234 today.
234. Congrats, boss.
Thanks, brother.
That is huge.
It's huge.
That's huge.
So,
So
and for those who don't know, like it's been tough, like in the years trying to get down. It was like I'd get down to 285, but then I'd get back up. 282, get back up. This is the farthest I've ever gone, and I just knew that like I had to do this for myself, and so it started mentally, and I had to do it for my own. Like in the past, it was always like family was helping in one way or in shape or form. I had to do this for me, and so I had to put in the work. Don't get me wrong; other people have helped, like with Justin's help with training, and family's help with different tips and whatnot, and motivation. But for the most part, at the end of the day, I had to be the one that got up. I had to be the one that changed my work schedule so that I could go to the gym. I was the one that I had to do that. So I'm not saying like I did it all, but I'm saying like I had to make sure that I put in that extra effort, knowing that, hey, let's do it. And to know that we've come this far, it's like, man, like my next goal is 225 and then 200. 175 is the ideal.
man, I don't know if 175 is ideal for me.
Come on.
I haven't been 225 since college.
Dude, I haven't been when I graduated high school, I was 212.
Okay, well, there's a different perspective to all of this. And hey, your weight goal is beautiful. 175. I think for me, healthy, to be honest, for me, is 225. 225, 210. That's just healthy. And this is not just me saying that. This is conversations I have with my doctors, my physicians, and so forth. You know, I'm kind of more of I'm a big guy.
Yeah.
So ideally 160, 170 is not, to be honest, I probably look sickly. You know, it's one of those things where it's like, can I do it? Yeah. Would I be any better off by doing it? I don't think so. And that's just my opinion.
Yeah.
And people can chime in on that too. So, and when I say 225, 210, that is a big deal for me.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, right now I'm probably locked in 265.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, but there is a significant body style difference between you and I. You know, I'm taller.
Yeah.
I am kind of bulky.
You're more muscular.
You know, so, and this is just for me, just growing up a certain way.
Yeah.
You know, so to me, if I were to look at an ideal healthy weight, if I were to hit between 210, 225, I am happy, and I think my doctors would be happy.
I think
too.
Definitely if I hit 212, you know, I'll cry. Because I would be like, dude, that's high school. That's like huge.
You know,
but I think for the most part, again, 175 is a huge goal.
Yeah,
it could be unattainable. I don't know, but at the same time, I would say like, if I say like I'm settled at 234, I don't want that. I want to keep you know pushing. I want to be healthier. I want to be like, you know what I'm saying? Like I want to have a target, and so you know that's why I haven't 175 isn't. It's a target, but it's not the target.
Okay.
My focus right now is 225.
Gotcha.
Right, and feeling good and looking good,
and that's the bigger thing. And I'll make this comment today, as I would to anybody else that's in front of me, is that you know it's not necessarily the weight number that defines your health.
Yeah,
it's a combination of everything.
Yeah,
you know, it's because you're gonna find out real quick, because I know you're starting to weight train a lot. And that's not something you didn't really do in the past. That as you become more, as your body starts to evolve.
Yeah.
And you start to bring on more muscle, along with losing the fat. You know, you're going to notice that your clothes fit better.
Oh, they do.
You know, but your numbers aren't as low as you think it would be.
People watching this are like, what the heck are you doing with that microphone?
So
I'm trying to settle it down.
You know. So it's one of those, like your number, say your number is you're at 225.
Yeah.
But your body looks totally different at that point. Why? Because you've put on muscle, you're more fit, you can breathe a little bit better, you're more healthy.
Yeah.
All day around, but you're still 225.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
People get caught up on the number.
True,
you know?
True.
And I say this to a lot of female friends that I've had in the past, where it's like, oh, I've only lost 1 or 2 pounds. And I would tell them, like, you understand that you look amazing. And yeah, losing weight for you may be a little bit different than losing weight for a guy.
Yeah.
So I lost 5 pounds, you lost 2. You look way healthier than I do.
Mm.
And you only lost 2 pounds. Why? Because you changed your lifestyle.
Yeah.
You're eating better. You're more fit. Your clothes fit better, and you've only lost 2 pounds. Yeah. How is that possible? It's totally possible, because you start building muscle. Your body starts to evolve and morph into something that's more different than what it was.
Yeah.
But you're still caught up on the number.
Yeah.
And I tell people, don't get caught up on the number. Get caught up on how you feel. How do you feel? How does your clothes fit? How do you know, when you look in the mirror, what do you see? You know, that's what you do. Yeah, numbers a great tell. Don't get me wrong. It's a great tell.
Right.
But the combination of everything is a better way to do.
Yeah, I think for me, when I started losing weight, what was the greatest was moving from a 2X shirt to an XL.
That's huge.
Right? It was huge, because then I was like, okay, well, now I have all these 2X shirts. What am I going to do? I don't know if anyone's ever gone through this, but really a predicament. Do I hold on to these 2X shirts because, God forbid, I get big again? Or 2, do I get rid of all of these so I can get a new wardrobe?
Yeah.
Right? So I went through it and I said, never again will I go through that. So I went ahead and went through the closet and really dumped a lot because I felt like this is a goal. This is a thing that I can't. So that means I can't turn back. So it was, yes, the number was huge. It's a big win. But also at the same time, like, it was the little things. It was feeling better. It was the shirt feeling better. The pants. Oh my gosh, I had pants like, I should take pictures and post them. But like, I have pants that were like huge. And I'm like, how did I get to that point? But like, huge wins. And that's kind of where we're at. Okay, we're sorry. We're tangenting.
Yeah, we're tangent. We ran out of time. No, I'm just kidding. We didn't even get one bucket list item. No,
I said traveling, right?
You tangent the hell. You said
okay.
You said you would have done traveling.
Okay.
But you're a bad traveler. See, that wasn't even a lock-in pick.
Oh man.
So you haven't given me one bucket.
Okay, one bucket list. Hopefully this doesn't sound weird. I want to travel. I want to drive the whole Pacific Coast Highway.
It's doable. Yeah. It's a beautiful trip. Yeah, go.
I do want to. Oh, man. I'm sorry, y'all. I should probably prepare myself whenever I ask you a question.
You know, because I'm going to ask it back.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to call you out for the stuff you didn't say.
I want to get married.
There you go. I was waiting for you to say that. I can't believe that wasn't number one. I was like, is he even going to say it?
Yeah.
I don't know.
That would be nice.
I love that.
I mean, that's another episode in itself, but like.
See, May right now, she's like, yes.
Yeah. And then it would be nice to have a kid.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
that's only 2.
That's
because
3.
I'm going to put one in your marriage and kid as one. That's a Groupon. That's grouped together.
Groupon?
Let's group together.
Okay, fine. One more.
Yeah. Yeah. See what happens when you ask me a question. You got to prepare.
Okay, maybe this isn't a bucket list, but I'm gonna put it out there. If we hit 100 episodes of this, let's do a live show party.
I think we should do a live show party.
Let's do a live show party. Barbecue. What do you think?
Yeah. Well, I give you, I'll one up that. I say if we get and I know this is pipe dream stuff, but if we get 1,000 followers on this.
Doable, I think. Hopefully. Maybe. Okay, 1,000.
I say we go live off-site. I say we go live from the Philippines or something.
Ooh!
See, that is how you set a bar. You don't set a bar here. You set the bar right here. Hey. I'm saying if we get 1,000 followers on this. 1,000
followers. We're going to go.
Which is doable.
We're going to see some wild stuff.
But we will go live from the Philippines. We go live from the Philippines, which is going to mess you guys up because it's a 12, 14 hour difference.
I'm going to up it one more.
Oh, here we go. Since
we got hella cousins, I say we invite the cousins.
I said we invite the cousins.
So if you're listening to this right now, hey, come on, man. 1,000 followers.
1,000 followers on HellaCousins.
Dude, could you imagine? That'd be, and on the same plane, man.
On the same plane.
Could you imagine?
We're going to do Southwest, and we're going to fight for each other's seats because we're just going to argue with each other.
And I'm going to up one more. If you're a listener and you're not a Hella cousin, but you're a Hella cousin listener, come with us.
Oh, man.
Come on now.
And we'll have a Hella cousin party.
Hey, you don't need...
in the Philippines. Dude. With our other Hella cousins that we don't know about.
That we don't know. We'll be like, are you my cousin? Oh, yeah, we're cousin.
Oh, we're cousin. I want to go home with you. Oh, we're cousin. Do you have $1? I was like, you mother. No, I love them. I love them to death. I have $1 for you.
Yeah. Well, this was our first episode.
This was a test. We need comments.
This was a test. We need to hear from you.
Yeah.
What went well? What didn't go well? We also want to hear what's your bucket list.
Yeah.
Let us know your top 3. And are you coming with us to the Philippines? And share so we can get that 1,000 followers. So there's that.
Yeah. There's that. Cheers.
Damn.
Cuzzo, love you to death.
Yes, sir.
Dude, I love this journey.
You know what?
I love this journey. So,
just like every other time we're together, are you hungry?
I'm always hungry.
Yo, you want a donut?
Dude, I hella want a donut.
Should we do it?
Are we going to... Oh.
Beep.
I was trying so hard.
Dude, you made it this far without cussing?
You don't even Okay. You didn't even understand that I curse as a language. I do. I really do. If you're hanging out with me, I am the worst dude ever. I curse everywhere.
I think all the cousins who are listening to this are probably be like, how did you do that?
I was physically trying not to do that. So, love you guys. I hope I can keep that up. It's not going to hold. I'm going to tell you right now. And I think we're getting a donut.
I think we're going to get a donut. Let's go do a food review.
Let's do a food review.
Yeah.
Randy's?
No. Have you ever been to Old Ferry?
I've been to Old Ferry.
Let's go to Old Ferry.
Which Old Ferry?
Right here in Cerritos.
Yeah, this is an Old Ferry in Cerritos. All right. We're going to get an Old Ferry donut.
Yeah.
And we're going to do something crazy.
Okay. Last thing. If you listen to this and you like this on whatever platform, YouTube, Instagram, tell us your favorite donut flavor, and maybe you'll win a donut.
Ooh,
what's your favorite donut flavor?
I was just thinking about sending them the donut. Is it like in an envelope?
It's in a box? It's got to be in that pink crusty box.
In a pink crusty box.
Like where it's clear because the grease.
You know, I was going to put in a Amazon bubble wrap package.
Oh, snap.
It's going
to be one bite already?
No, it's going to be smushed. It's not going to be a good donut, dude.
No, I mean, like, if it's someone local, it'll be someone local.
Yeah. Nobody's going to listen to us local.
Oh, my gosh.
You're going to get a donut.
Yeah, we're going to go get a donut.
It's going to be weird, too, because we're just going to put a donut on your doorstep, and you're like, how did this donut get there?
We're going to drop it and be like...
I'm like, oh, my God. We're on the Ring doorbell, dropping off a fairy donut.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe an Old Fairy donut, too.
Maybe.
So, all right. Thank you guys for listening.
Much love, fam.
Much love, fam. Give us your comments. This is an evolving process for us. Let us know what you like, what you don't like. Stop rambling, blah, blah, blah. All right. Peace out. Love you guys.
Done.